No, gbogbo ní ẹ̀ ló yẹ kéèyàn utilize. It's just that pé táwọn èèyàn bá
Tó bá ti chat ẹ máa rí nọ́mbà bí
Ó máa
ẹnìkan ló
blink,
chat á gbé sókè báyìí pé ẹ rí
máa
one
blink ńbẹ̀.
ó mì pé one chat ti wà nínú tó bá ti pọ̀ ẹ rí ẹ
Mo
kàn
fẹ́
click on
ṣà-
it. Okay, now it's able.
Yes. For instance.
It's by me share images. Are we on live?
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ tí wọ́n ayé àwọn ọlọ́kọ̀ dọ́dọ̀ mi lọ sáyẹ́nsì lọ́wọ́ kan débi.
Okay, SS3 Science Biology, you're welcome. Good morning. How are you this morning? Okay. All right. Thank you. So we are going to be having an interactive session today. So we are going to a brand new topic. We are done with fruits and seed. So this morning now, we'll be learning genetics. Genetics. So please welcome on board. All right. Biology of heredity. Please take note. Yeah. Feel free to write. So you are muted now. When I want you to talk and ask questions, I will unmute you. Meanwhile, in the course of the lesson, if you have anything to say, feel free to use the chat box. Okay. Biology of heredity. We start now with genetics. Biology of heredity. Feel free to write. Okay. Now, when we talk about biology of heredity, indirectly we are talking about genetics. And genetics is defined as the scientific study of heredity and variation in living things. Two things are involved when you talk about genetics. The first part is heredity, and the second one is variation. So genetics is like an umbrella, and under the umbrella, we have two important concepts. The first concept is heredity, and the second concept is variation. Let's take each of these concepts one after the other. Heredity is the transmission and expression of character or traits from parents to their offspring. Heredity studies how character or traits are transmitted from parents to their offspring. Transmission of character or traits from parent to offspring is what is called heredity. So as we are now, we are offspring from our parents. So each of our parents, our father and mother, submitted 50% of their chromosome from father, 50% of chromosome from mother came together to make 100% offspring. So if they submitted their chromosome to make us, that means that we have inherited something from them, and that is heredity. The second concept is variation, and this one studies the differences that exist among individuals of the same species. So all of us, we belong to the species Homo sapien. That's our scientific name. Our species is sapien. Our genus is Homo. But you still notice that we don't look exactly like one another. We are not of the same height. We are not of the same complexion. We are not of the same size. Even the shape of our head differ. This variation is studied under the topic genetics in biology. So anytime you are studying the differences that exist among individuals of the same species, you are studying variation. I want to quickly recap that the study of heredity is talking about the study of genetics, and that in genetics, two important concepts are length, which are heredity and variation. Heredity is the study of how character or traits are transmitted from parent to their offspring, whereas variation is the study of the differences that exist among individuals of the same species. Okay, let's move on. What are the transmittable characters that we can find in humans? The character or traits that we inherit from our parents. The first one here is the body stature or shape. Some of us now, when we meet your parents on the campus, we don't need to start asking, oh, who do you want to see? As soon as we just say, oh, this so-so-so's mother, this so-so's father, because we have inherited their stature or shape. Shape of part of the body, like the head, nose, and even our hair. Size of head, nose are equally transmittable characters that we inherited from our parents. Color, just complexion of skin, of hair, and eye. They are inherited from our parents. Characteristics of voice or speech. Some of us, we already speak the same way our parents talk. We have inherited it from them. Okay, so height. That if your parents are tall, there is high tendency that you too will be tall. If they are short, there is tendency that you too will be short because you inherit it from them. Intelligence is another thing that can be inherited from our parents. We inherited intelligence too from our parents. Inherited it. Boldness. See, those people that you see the lines of the hair, have gone inside, far inside like this. You see, they are bored people, and ability to roll the tongue like this. So it's not everybody that can do it. So you inherit it from your parent. Okay. So we should limit our chat to only academics, no private chat, please. Thank you. All right. So then we other character or traits that we can still inherit from our parents. We include sickle cell anemia, color blindness, fingerprint, blood grouping, and hemophilia. So for the genotype, you have AA, AS, and SS. Sickle cell anemia. For genotype, we have AA, AS, and SS. So whichever one it is, we inherited it from our parents. So Yewande says, please go back to the source slide. So yes, okay. I will do that shortly now. Yewande, thank you. I'll do that. Okay, let me just explain this last slide. I will do that. I will go back. Sickle cell anemia, we have AA, I was saying, AS, and we have SS. So whichever one we have is a product of what we have inherited from our parents. Color blindness is encoded on the gene. We inherit it from our parents. Fingerprints, although no two individuals have exactly the same fingerprint, but we have type. We have 4 types. We have wall, we have contour, we have arc, and we have compound. 4 types of fingerprints. We have contour, we have wall, contour, wall, we have arc, and we have compound. Okay. Then for blood grouping, the ABO system, we have blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and then blood group O. Then talking about hemophilia, which is blood being unable to clot. It's equally something that is can be inherited from parents. Okay, please go to the third slide. This is the third slide. Okay, all right. And after the third slide, this is the fourth. Okay. Fitia Balogun, no, Fitia Olaore, sorry. Say, please, sir, can you explain the type of fingerprint? Okay, when I get to the slide again, I will repeat what I said. Olaore, when I get to that place, I will repeat it. Yewande, are you done with the fourth slide? Abdullah Salami, third slide. Wow, okay. Okay. Salami, please, you have to be snappy about it. This it. Salami, we are waiting for you. When you are done with the third slide, let me know. Abdullah Salami, are you done with the third slide? Okay, so then this fourth. Okay, thank you, Abdaslami. Okay, the fifth one, and I want to believe that you have taken that, but if not, it's back here. I've explained them earlier on that these are characters that we inherit from our parents. Our body stature, shape of part of our body, the size of some part of our body, complexion or color of part of our body, the way we talk, our characteristic speech, our height, intelligence, boldness, tongue rolling, being part of what we inherit from our parents. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Ibrahim said I should hold on to slide. Okay. Ibrahim, which slide should I hold on to? This slide 5. Okay. Okay. When you are done, just let me know. Ibrahim, are you done with slide 5 now? Yes, thank you. Okay, so the sixth slide, Olaore asked a question on the sixth slide, and we see. Okay, I've explained sickle cell anemia. I don't think anybody raised any question about that one. That for sickle cell anemia, that is talking about the genotype, the genotypic composition of an individual, where we're talking about AA, AX, and SS. Okay, then color blindness. I think that one is just clear straight. Then fingerprint, that's the one Olaore asked. I said for fingerprint that no two individuals have exactly the same fingerprint, but we have types of fingerprints. Excuse me. Sorry. But we have types of fingerprints, and there are 4. We have the one that is contour or wall. Then we have the one that is arc. We have the one that is loop, and we have the one that is compound. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You want the spellings? LOOP for loop. LOOP. ARCH for arc. Arc. Contour. CONTOUR. Okay. Thank you. All right. Then for block grouping, I think the 4th one is compound. I've done that for you. I've done that, Laura. Yeah, the 3. So the 4th one is compound. Okay. Then block grouping A, B, AB, and O. Hemophilia simply means the inability of blood to clot. Inability of blood to clot. Okay. I hope you are done with this slide. If you are done, everybody's done. Sir, can they be positive or negative blood group? No, the one that is always negative or positive is the resource. We have the positive resource and we have negative resource. But the blood group, say A, B, A, B, and O. But we now have the resource which can now be resource minus or resource positive. Okay. Compound is the fourth one. Yes. Yes. Okay. First, Olaore, help me to answer you too. Iwande, thank you. Okay. Yeah. Dosumu Abdul Hafiz, thank you. Yeah, we have ACSA explain. Yeah, that is the newest one now. Scientists just discovered that apart from the AS, the usual AS that we used to have, we now have the one that they call AC. It's just a variation of the former AS that we do know. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. What's the difference between blood group and genotype? Wow, genotype means what is in your gene, the one that is inside your gene. What is in your gene, the type of your gene. Say genotype, the type of your gene. And that one is represented by AA, scientifically is referred to as being normal, AS being a carrier. Okay, than SS being the sickle cell anemia. Okay, but the blood group is A, B, O, or AB. So are we writing this note? Yes, we are writing it. So I heard that there is SSA, that it is similar to SS. It's like they are just trying to use the word, maybe the letter C to represent S now these days. So before we used to refer to it as being AS, but now scientists just discover another one to say it's AC. So probably the one for SS2 now SC, no problem, no big deal about it. Okay, so are there types of genotype? Yes, AA, AS, SS. That's it, Ibrahim. Okay, then I want to believe that everybody is done with slide 6. All right. Can I move on to slide 7? Meaning there are letters just to like in your geography, when you want to say something about, maybe you are trying to show vegetation and you use letters to represent them. So they are just mere letters used to represent something. So the letter, like I told you, if you use letter AA, you are saying that that person is normal. So it's you that decided to use that letter. You can use any other letter to do it, but the one that is universally acceptable is AA, because that's the one that is most commonly known. So it doesn't really mean anything. So you can use any other letter that you have. Can you repeat the type of what? Okay, AA, AS, SS. Thank you, Dosuma. Yeah. Antigens. Yeah, you know that Galaxy Nicole, you say, please, can you explain antigens? Good. In the blood, we have antibodies and we have antigens. So if someone has blood group A, the person is having antigen A. Anti, the one that is against it. So there is always antibodies and there will be an antigen to counter it. Then for plants too have characteristics or features that can be transmitted from the parent plant to the new plant, in which case they are able to transmit their height, their size. Nicole, let me just finish this. I will answer a question that say blood transfusion, which matter more, antigens or antibodies? Wow, the one that matter more is the antigen, because if they are if they work against the one that is in the system of the person that is being transfused, there is a process that is called agglutination. So if they do not match, agglutination will occur. That means that the person's blood will not be able to flow, and it can result into death. Antibodies, these ones are like the body soldiers. They prevent entrance of microorganism or disease organism into the body. So that's what they do. But in terms of blood transfusion, antigens are they matter more than antibodies. Yeah, because if the antagonize is just like their name, anti, the one in the system of the patient, it can lead to agglutination of blood. That is, the blood will not be able to flow. Okay, good. So for plants, we have height, size or weight of the fruit, size of leaf, color of part of the plant, like the leaf, flower, fruit, or seed. Then ability to resist some environmental factors like diseases, pests, and drought. Shape and the leaf textures are some of the characteristics or traits that can be transmitted from parent to their offspring in plants. Okay. Before we go to this, okay. Yeah, Mr. Adina, please, what is the meaning of hemophilia? That's inability of blood to clot. Onika Maraj. Onika Maraj, Mr. Adina, please, what's the meaning of hemophilia? Hemophilia means the inability of the blood to clot. When blood clots, inability to clot. Yes, the inability of the blood to clot is what is called hemophilia, and it simply may go for about in the patient can bleed to death. It's caused by when agglutination occurs. So, is there any solution? Sir, when agglutination occurs, is there any solution? I think with modern technology now, I think there is solution. Yeah, there is to just quickly flush it out and replace with another one. But in those days, it used to be deadly. Okay, guys, who is currently copying us? Okay. Can it be cured? Well, maybe not totally, but it can be managed. It can be managed. What is agglutination? You want the agglutination is the situation that arises when a person is transfused with the wrong type of blood. Agglutination is the situation that arises when a person is transfused with the wrong type of blood. So you know that in that blood grouping, we have blood group A, we have blood group B, we have A, B, and we have O. So there is usually a table. Yes, agglutination. Yeah, that's the correct. That's the spelling after that. So we have blood group A, we have blood group B, we have blood group AB, and we have blood group O. So during transfusion, in the case of a patient needing to be transfused with blood, there is usually a table. So A can give, if someone has blood group A, the person can donate to someone of blood group A. So if A gives to A, there will be no agglutination. Okay, but if A is mistakenly given to somebody blood group A, mistakenly transferred to somebody that is blood group B, agglutination will occur. Yeah. So A can still be given to somebody that has blood group AB. But blood group A cannot be given to somebody that has blood group O. So blood group O is the only group of blood that can be given to any other group. So if some blood group O can be transferred to someone who has blood group A, blood group O can be transferred to somebody who has blood group B, blood group O can be transferred to somebody who has blood group AB, blood group O can be transferred to somebody who has blood group O. So O gives everybody. So that is why blood group O is referred to as the universal donor. Universal donor, you can give to anybody, and agglutination will not occur. Jinadu, so is agglutination hereditary? No, agglutination is not hereditary. Since if agglutination occurs when the person is when an individual is transfused with the wrong type of blood, so it is not hereditary. The one that is hereditary is hemophilia. Hemophilia, blood being unable to clot. Okay. Yes, sir. That O can be given to O. Yeah. Okay. Then from the table, AB receives from everybody. AB receives from a blood group. AB receives from everybody. The blood group AB receives from A, receives from B, receives from AB, receives from O. So blood group blood group AB is referred to as universal recipient. Universal recipient. It's received from everybody. Blood group O give to everybody. Universal donor. All right. We move on now. I think you are done with this note. Okay. So this talk about how character get transmitted and behave from generation to generation. Yeah, please, what happens to you when abuse happens? Iwande or Mr. Adeta? Okay. All right. You say at Iwande or when somebody's when abuse occurs, the person's blood will not be able to flow. I know that blood is essential in the transmission of nutrients around the body. One, in the transmission of hormones. Two, in the transmission of oxygen. So oxygen and nutrient. That now means that there is a clog, there is a blockage. So this nutrient, this oxygen will not be able to get to the required cell. What follows? Death in serious cases. But these days with modern technology, the blood can still be removed, evacuated from the patient's body, and quickly put the correct one before it's too late. Okay. All right. Now, how do this character or traits that we have highlighted? Okay, so you are just universal donor or any other what? O is just a universal donor or any other blood group. No, O blood group O is referred to as universal donor because it can give to any other blood group. It can give to A, it can give to B, it can give to AB, and it can give to O. That's why it is called universal donor. Then, how do this character get transmitted from one individual to another? A study was carried out by a man called Mendel, who is referred to as hemophilia dominant or recessive. That hemophilia is carried from one generation to another among families that have it. Don't forget we established the fact that hemophilia is hereditary. So it is hereditary. It is carried by the gene. Now, if someone that has hemophilia marries someone that does not have hemophilia, by the time they produce offspring, hemophilia in that offspring is going to be recessive. It's going to be recessive. Now, it is recessive in an offspring, but if this offspring now goes to marry someone that has hemophilia 1 or that is carrying hemophilia in a recessive form, by the time they produce offspring, hemophilia is going to be dominant in their offspring. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Jiggy Papilo. Thank you. Then it becomes dominant. Thank you. It means you got what I'm saying. Yeah. Thank you. You are perfectly right. So it is when that person now goes to marry, someone has hemophilia, it is recessive. The person goes to marry and that person that has hemophilia recessive, they marry and they produce offspring. All their offspring, hemophilia is going to be dominant. You are right. Very correct. Yeah. Okay. Now we are still on how this character or trait, Jiggy Papilo, thank you. Although I don't know who decided to use that name. Thank you. I got somebody to Ami trying to hail you for me for being on point. Repeat the name of which name, please? Which name did you say I should repeat? Ikma Majimdin. Well, I'm waiting to see the name, but I was saying that the study of our character or traits vary from one generation to the other. We got to know this through the activities and the research of a fantastic scientist referred to as the father of genetics by the name Gregor Mendel. Gregor Mendel. Okay, genetics, yeah, the father of genetics, Gregor Mendel. G-E-R-G-O-R. Gregor. Yeah, Gregor. Then Mendel. M-E-N-D-E-L. Gregor Mendel. Yeah, I'm sending it now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, deployed AMA MS weight. Math weight. Good. Now, using human, we have 26. We have 46 chromosomes. 46 chromosomes. 46 chromosomes. But these chromosomes, they don't stand singly. I think we have to stop here. We stop here, but let me finish. I will explain this slide and we'll stop so I will allow you to ask questions. We have 46 chromosomes, but these 46 chromosomes, they don't stand singly. They are always in pair. So if you now see this 46 chromosome in pair, that means that we have 23 pairs of chromosome. No, you cannot go to the market now and go and buy one leg of shoe. So you buy a pair of shoe. That will not make having a glass of food. That will not make it 2. So the same thing, your chromosome, they are in pairs, 23 of them to make 46. So if you see the chromosome in your system as being 23, that is pair, then you are talking about the haploid number. That's the haploid number of chromosome. So if JAMB asks you that what is the haploid number of chromosome in man, that's 23. Okay, but the diploid number, when you see each of the chromosome as an individual entity, the diploid number of chromosome is 46. I hope I've answered your question. Haploid number of chromosome in man, 23. Diploid, 46. Sir, what is homozygote? Wow, what I want to give to you as assignment is in my assignment question. It's my assignment question. Okay, now, to explain this slide before we close for today. Now, Gregor Mendel found that we have 46 pair of chromosomes. Okay, now 46 chromosomes, which are 23. So this 23 pairs is represented by 2N in the male, 46 chromosomes in the female, 2 is represented by 2N. I want to repeat that now. I'm explaining this particular slide you are seeing on the screen, how character get transmitted and be from generation to generation. Okay, now the male has 46 chromosomes. That's the diploid number, represented as 2N. The female has 46 chromosomes, represented as 2N. Now, during sexual intercourse, is there any question for me again? The number of chromosomes, is it common in all animals or just man? You know, all animals of the same species have the same number of chromosomes. Yeah. Are we supposed to write in our notes or just please write in your notes? No, it's not only man that has chromosomes, even plants too have chromosomes. So far they are of the same species, they will have the same number of chromosomes. You will see the number of chromosomes in some animals. I think I have it here. Yeah, let me just show you the number of chromosomes in some animals. Okay. I'm trying to look for the slide where, okay, I think this is it. Yeah. Okay, this will better answer your question. See, dog has 52 chromosomes, 26 pairs. Cat, they have 19 pairs, that's 38. Domestic fowl, they have 9 pairs, which is 18. Garden pea, they have 7 pairs, which is 14. Fruit fly, Drosophila melanogaster, they have 4 pairs, that is 8. Housefly, they have 6 pairs, which is 12. Then man, we have 23 pairs, which is 46. So it's not only man that has chromosome, even plants too. Yeah, all organisms have chromosome. Only that organism of the same species must necessarily have the same number of chromosomes, except in some extreme cases, which are not that common. Okay, let's go back to the study of how they behave from generation to generation. Okay, this is the assignment. I will give it to you when we finish. Trying to locate the study of how they behave from generation to generation. Okay, this is where we are. Good. So now I've said the man represented by 2N, the female represented by 2N. Now from a study, okay, no question yet. Yeah. From a study, Gregor Mendel now found that during sexual intercourse, it is not the whole 2N that the man will submit to make an offering. It is not the whole 2N that the woman will submit. Rather, the 2N in man will be divided by 2. So it will now be N. The 2N, to ask question, the 2N in the woman to be divided by 2 to be N. So N from the man, N from the woman will now form 2N, which is now the new offspring. Okay, just a few minutes left, so that's why we just quickly pause it now to allow you to ask questions. So if you have questions, can we see your hand up now? Abdullah Salami. Abdullah Salami, speak up. Any question? Enable your speaker. Enable your speaker. You have been unmuted. Enable your speaker. Dosumu is putting up. Dosumu. Abdullah Salami is.
No, I don't have a question.
Any question?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Dosumu. Dosumu.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir. I heard that a dog has 78.
I think I showed you the number of chromosomes that a dog has now. Okay. But
Okay.
don't forget again that we have different species of dog, though. Okay.
Oh.
You remember that too?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
sir.
all right. Jinondu. Daniel Olondare. Daniel Olondare. Yeah. What? The meaning of? Hello? Hello, Olondare. Olondare. Listen to Jinodu. 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 I think Dosumu is putting up his hand here. Okay, Dosumu, Hafiz, come back to you.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, because I saw your hand.
I want to probably consider the bed emotions for powerful and all.
So I took in here for my body, but so the movie.
The parent that is talking from the background. Okay, yeah. For today, what we have learned is the biology of heredity. Okay, biology of heredity. We have talked about the meaning of heredity, variation. We learned about the definition of genetics, that is the study of heredity and variation. We learned the meaning of variation, that's how character or trait are transmitted from parent to offspring. We learned about variation, that the different study of differences that exist among individuals of the same species. Then we went on to see how this character or traits are transmitted from parent to offspring. Please, the assignment here. The assignment is coming. The assignment is coming. Sorry for that, I'm trying to get it. Okay, it's here. So this is the assignment. Can you get attributes from other family members apart from mother and father? Other family members such as who? But you can actually get from your grandparents. That one is called throwback. Yeah, you hear it from your grandparents. That one is called throwback. Okay, KD, I have a question. What is this? Our aunties are, yeah, throwback, yes. Yeah. No, it's not funny. You know, you're like somebody asked question about hemophilia. Supposing hemophilia grandfather, maybe in the grandparent, it was probably maybe dominant, but it gets to the parent, it became recessive. Coming to the young ones now, it's not dominant. So it means that they have inherited it from their grandparents. So it's possible. That's called throwback, yeah. So this is the assignment. Okay. Differentiate between the following pairs of terms: gene and chromosome, phenotype and genotype, dominant and recessive, homozygous and heterozygous. Okay. Yeah. I know that you have email where you send it to, but you can equally get me on this too. Okay. Yeah. On this for the assignment. All right. So we continue from there next time. Yeah. So okay, the homozygous. See, now I just gave it to you as assignment. You're asking me, so don't let me answer my question that I gave to you as assignment. But next class we will review it before we move on. Thank you. Do have a blessed day. God bless you.